This might be a stupid question, but I want to know, is Funko getting greedy? Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We got an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hallowed walls, we are together. Yes.
That is the dumbest question you ever have asked.
I know. I'm asking because Funko is doing this new House of the Dragon thing, and they're making, like, more packs than ever. It's ridiculous.
Okay, let's be clear. It's not more packs than ever, but it's a ton of packs.
It's a lot of packs. In fact, is it not the most amount of packs they've ever done?
DC2.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't realize that. DC2 did more.
Didn't they do like 100,000?
I have no idea.
What? Wait. Okay, listen. Are you serious right now? We are a Funko YouTube channel.
Okay.
We covered that drop.
Okay.
You don't remember?
No, I don't. I don't remember anything. I have no idea what yesterday's video was.
Honestly, I don't either. The original Game of Thrones was the same
amount?
Yeah.
As this one?
62,500?
Yeah, 62. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Heather. Yes.
Series 2 was 100,000.
Oh my God. So Series 2 was the biggest one.
Yeah. Hold on. What was Avatar? Avatar was the
a
same
big one
this.
too.
Yeah, Avatar was the same amount as this.
Wow.
62,500.
Okay, so I guess my question should have been, is Funko continuing to be greedy? Because that's kind of what's going on here.
Okay, regardless of anything, Funko is greedy. Very greedy. We've learned that especially the last few months. I mean, they're extra greedy.
I think the reason why they're doing these large counts, like for Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, DC Series 2, is probably because the licensors like, hey, if we're going to do this, you need to do like really big. Because like the smaller things, like, well, TMNT isn't that small, but they did a smaller run.
Did they? I mean, that was their first one.
It was their first one, I know, but it was smaller than the others as far as I know.
Was it? Okay, hold on. Now you got me curious. Oh, are you serious?
I know the page is totally different because it changed hands.
They're not telling me.
They should. No, Learn More was taking you somewhere.
It was taking me to Funko.com, dum-dum. The old premium pack gave you 17.
I know, they changed it.
What?
Yeah.
How many card packs did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NFT Funko have?
According to Wax Guide, there will be 20,000 standard and 10,000 premium packs available. The set contains 100
There were 30,000 total.
Why the f*** are we not using that all the time? We just sat here and wasted all this time and all you had to do is ask her?
I didn't think that it was going to be much of a thing.
Hold on real quick. Let me just ask a question to it. How big are buffalo balls?
According to ResearchGate, D of length, breadth, thickness, and circumference of right testicle with epididymis of male buffalo above 200 kilograms body weight were 11.50 plus or minus 0.91 centimeters, 4.59 plus or minus 0.41 centimeters, 4.26 plus or minus 0.33 centimeters, and 14.0 plus or minus 0.71 centimeters respectively.
Well, hold on, how much do they weigh? How much do buffalo balls weigh?
According to ResearchGate, the mean weight of right and left testicle without epididymis was 59.36 plus or minus 16.86 grams and 60.35 plus or minus 17.16 grams, respectively.
I thought they were going to say like 15 pounds apiece, but I guess not.
This comes from ResearchGate.net, and the header is Study on Testicular Dimensions and Size in Male Buffaloes.
Well, look at that. I'm not the only one wondering this information.
There have been tests and measurements done.
And testicles.
Are we done? Okay, so back to this ridiculously large NFT drop. Not quite as large as buffalo balls.
Actually, I thought they were going to be bigger, but that's okay. Go ahead.
It's sort of close. Pretty big. But anyhow, yeah, get back to it.
Anyway, they're doing House of the Dragon NFTs, and that's awesome, right? All right, guys, this is great. Let's all band together and get excited. This is f***ing stupid. I don't even watch House of Dragons.
I mean, people might like it.
No, House of Dragons I hear is great. I just haven't watched it yet. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, if you watched it, would you want these?
Probably not, and here's why. It's my understanding there is no Freddy Funko royalty this time, just like Game of Thrones. Yeah, exactly. And if you're not putting the Freddy Funko in the NFTs, you can count me out. I want nothing to do with it.
Could you imagine? Sorry, I
Ew,
spit.
what the hell was... Ugh.
I'm spitting. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
I spit on both sides.
I know, I saw it's very gross, but go ahead, it's fine.
Could you imagine a Freddy Funko with like a Jon Snow like outfit?
Right? That's what we would all want.
This
What
was
if
his cape.
What if it's Freddy Funko as a dragon? It's a big old dragon with a big Freddy Funko head hanging off it.
It would be
Come on.
like Spike, but times 1,000,000. From My Little Pony.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the little purpley pinky dragon?
I loved it. It was fantastic. Mm-hmm. But that isn't all I want to talk about in this episode.
What else do you want to talk about?
We're going to get there, and it's going to be right after I tell you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, show us all the love, and then head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast and show some more love there by supporting the channel. And you get a bunch of awesome things in return. You get a phone call with us every month, a Zoom call, and it's fun. We do giveaways and we show previews from things from Mischief Toys. It is an absolute blast. You also get 15% off over at PoppinOffToys.com as a level 4 patron. So make sure you head over to PoppinOffToys.com and use code Gastlecast to get 10% off. You like how I just rolled that in?
Yeah, but now you're confusing people because you said, oh, well, patrons get 15% off, but go to Poppin' Off Toys, use code Gastlecast,
Right.
and get 10% off.
Exactly, it's not confusing.
It is confusing.
I get it now.
Because you were talking about Patreon getting 15, but now you're talking about 10 for the general public.
Right, exactly. You just cleared it up. So there you go. Check out PoppinOffToys.com and check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about, Dolly Parton Funko Pop drop. So I just want to say first that I'm not a Dolly Parton fan.
I'm not either, but is it time for me to give an opinion on it?
Yeah.
Okay, looks exactly like her, just the face.
Yeah.
And the outfit.
Yep, I know what you're going to say. Can we say it at the same time?
Her boobies were just
They're
regular.
not big enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were just regular size.
Dolly Parton, it's Dolly and her Partons. So I would imagine that there would be more of the actual Funko Pop.
Okay.
But here's what I'm thinking. Let me just tell you my thoughts.
Okay, you tell me your thoughts and I'll tell you mine because I got a pretty funny thought.
I think it's because it was too expensive to produce it because it would have been way too much vinyl
Probably.
to put her boobs on. That's what I'm thinking.
So, you know how Funko Pop's heads are larger
Yes.
than the body.
Yes, I do.
You know how Dolly Parton has boobs and each one of those boobs is the size of her head.
Yes.
They would have to have pop head size
Right.
boobs
Yes, exactly.
on Dolly Parton.
Exactly. And her guitar would be all the way out here. You had to extend the arms also so she can get it around her big boobs. See what I'm saying?
Oh, Dolly, we love you.
I just want to say that this Funko Pop is great for the fans. I'm not a fan of it. I just thought that the measurements of this thing weren't right.
I know the body's way smaller than the head, but like those boobies, they could have been
Well, that's a
bigger.
part of Dolly Parton. That's like not giving Megatron his little, like, gun arm.
Yeah.
If you don't give him his cannon on one of his arms, it's not Megatron.
Yeah, then who is he?
Right.
Just a Tron? Nobody cares about him then.
Or Mega. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's his Tron.
Are you sure that's his Tron or is it
I don't
Mega?
know. I don't know. I'm just so confused about everything that we're doing. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about Dolly Parton.
No, it's not all I wanted to
What?
say. Dolly Parton having boobs that small reminds me of these.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah.
Like, they're very miniature.
They are very miniature.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they're so tiny on her. It's
yeah,
weird.
it's so weird.
Ah.
These are the Dolly Parton boobs.
Right. And also, I want to know who actually wanted this Funko Pop. That's
A
the
lot
even
of
bigger
people.
question.
Everybody,
Really?
yes, people love Dolly Parton. She is a very, very, very interesting person.
Okay, let me sit back in my seat for a second. Why the f*** are you saying that? What makes you think? What makes you say that she's interesting?
She's just very interesting.
How do you know that? Are you a Dolly Parton fan yourself?
No, but I love her.
Okay.
I'm not buying the pop, especially because it doesn't have the boobs.
Anyway, I just didn't know if there are that many fans out there.
Oh yeah.
Other than my grandparents.
Everybody's a Dolly Parton fan.
All right.
Don't feel weird about it.
That might be a Dolly Parton pop, but I'm over here Dolly farting. You know what I'm saying? I've been squeezing them out ever since we started talking about it.
You're disgusting.
All right, let's talk about the main topic here at hand.
What's that?
the House of the Dragon Funko Pop NFT set.
Do we have to?
We do. They're making a ton of these NFT card packs, just like they did with Game of Thrones and just like they did with DC Series 2. So there's like an article, or I don't know where Dis pulled it from, Dis Funko Pop Trackers. He posted something basically saying what the characters are, like what they're making for the Legendaries. And there's a couple of photos. So I collected the actual photos of those characters so we can take a look and see what the hell they're making here. Because quite frankly, I don't know. First thing is this photo. And it says, with every purchase, fans also have... No, it looks like it. Fans also have the opportunity to reveal one of the 6 rare Funko digital pops that can be redeemed for a matching limited edition physical collectible. Redeemable House of the Dragons pop figures include Rhaenyra, donning the white dress and red jewels she wore during her royally bloody wedding. And that's her.
It looks like she got cherry tomatoes in her hair.
That's right. And then Annihilus Viserys in the Golden Crown. Viserys, maybe? Viserys? This is him. And I think he looks badass. And I can't wait to see the Funko Pop.
Okay, he's cool.
Right? So he looks really cool. By the way, I just want to say that this, like, talking about this and looking up all the photos, especially makes me want to watch the show. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, because season 1 is over, and now we can get caught up, and we should watch it. I think it would be fun for us.
I don't even know about regular Game of Thrones.
That's okay. We don't need to know about regular Game of Thrones. This is the prequel, baby.
I remember Jason Momoa. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Okay, are you done?
No, I'm still thinking about
You're swimming around that chair right now. I know that.
I know. That is f***ing disgusting. I can't believe you just said that. Almond with sapphire eye, which is this guy right here. He has the blue eye, so there's a Funko Pop. He looks like a mix between Geralt from The Witcher and Mad Eye Moody from Harry Potter.
Sure, well there he is. That's the picture from the show. All right, so the next one, Daemon in his samurai-inspired armor. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I pulled the right photo, but I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Ooh, I like his hair.
His hair is pretty cool, but I think that's the armor they're talking about, and if I'm wrong, please comment down below, and I will say, okay, cool, and I'll go look up whatever the hell you're talking about, because I don't know.
Hashtag correct the Gastlecast, because we don't know shit.
And then there's Sir Kristen Cole boasting luscious locks, and that's this character, and he's like in armor, he's got this cool helmet in his arm.
His locks are not as luscious as I thought they would be.
Well, in some other photos maybe he was, but I think this character looks cool. So, okay, so here's the point that I want to make. I think that all the Funko Pops are going to look neat. So far, the 2 that we've seen do look pretty cool. I don't know if I care so much about the girl with the wedding dress on.
You mean the tomato hairs?
Yeah, the tomato hairs. But the guy with the blue eye looks neat.
Yeah, he's cool looking.
Down with that. And then the guy with the messed up face that we showed as well, wearing the golden crown, that guy looks awesome as well. Frankly, the rest of the characters look okay. I want to see them in Funko Pop form before I judge. You know what? Between now and when this drop occurs, which is February the 28th, I might try to watch some of the show, and maybe I'll be interested in this drop. But I really don't like Funko is taking the direction of making way too many card packs. I think a shorter run of pretty much everything is the way to go when it comes to the Funko NFTs.
Yes.
It makes it fun. It limits the actual Funko Pops themselves. I like that about Funko NFTs. I don't like when Funko gets greedy and makes these humongous sets. But, as I mentioned before, this could be a licensor thing. This might not be a Funko thing. Licensor might say, hey, we want to make such and such amount of money off of this thing. You need to make this set this big. Let's do it.
Did you say big?
Buffalo ball big. Buffalo ball big. Don't do your tongue.
I was just excited.
It's gross that you're doing your tongue like that for buffalo balls.
No, I was thinking about something else, not the buffalo balls.
Oh, let me guess. Aquaman?
No. Just Jason Momoa.
Yeah, of course. He's Aquaman.
He plays Aquaman, but that don't mean he is Aquaman.
Earlier I'd mentioned that the Freddy Funko is not going to be the royalty Funko Pop.
It might not.
That's just the rumor right now. Yeah, I wanted to make mention of that, but I think that also might be a whole licensor thing too.
It could be.
If they made one that was a Freddy Funko for this particular set, that would be amazing. And I wish that they would. They should take the opportunity to make a royalty Freddy Funko for these Game of Thrones lines. Why would the licensor have a problem with that, I wonder?
I don't know.
I really think they should go the angle of making Freddy Funko into a dragon. I just said it. Done.
I'm sort of raising my hand and I'm sort of about to pat you on the shoulder.
I didn't know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing either because I just had the most brilliant idea.
Hit it.
Do you remember years ago. I think it was for SDCC.
Okay.
I might be wrong. It might have been NYCC. Anyway, it was for a convention. 4-pack of Dorbs dragons.
Yes, they were amazing.
Freddie Funko on a 4-pack of Dorbs dragons. Can you imagine that being the resurrection of Dorbs?
That would be the most amazing thing that they've ever done.
I would go after this set so hard, and I don't even give a about Game of Thrones.
When was the 25th anniversary of Funko? Was that last year?
According to Collider, 2023 marks...
It is this year. This would be the perfect year for them to bring back Dorbs for the 2023 25th anniversary, baby. Come on. And they made little dragons out of Freddie Funko. You know Funko watches us. You know they're listening right now.
Funko? Do a little bit of this. And give us those Dorbs.
Come on, baby. You know we want it. And we want it hard. So it would be stupid if I didn't mention our Funko NFT tutorial. You should go and watch that if you want to buy this particular set. We give you all the... What?
You just sold them really poorly on this entire set. And then you're saying, well, by the way, if you want to know how to get all these pops, go watch
I didn't say they were bad. I just said I don't watch the show and Funko's greedy. And they're making too many.
Too many.
Right.
You're not into it.
Right.
No Freddie Funko.
I never watched the show. How could I be into it?
No Freddie Funko. Why does anyone want any of these if there's no Freddie Funko?
I know. I wish there...
I farted.
Anyway, go and check out our Funko NFT tutorial. It tells you everything that you need to know, all the way down to the secondary market. Check it out, and if you have any questions, let us know on gastlecast@gmail.com or message us on Instagram. We're pretty good about getting back to you, and I'll do my best to help you in your NFT Funko journey.
And on top of that, we plan very, very, very soon to create an NFT redemption tutorial because a lot of people have been asking for it because even the redemptions have quite a few common questions that people don't necessarily know the answers to.
Yeah. So we'll have that very, very soon for you, just in case you have some questions. So one thing I wanted to close out with is that Heather bought these Popsies for me, and they look like just normal Popsies. This is a Mickey Mouse, and this is a Minnie Mouse Popsy. And what you don't know is that Heather put her own little touch on both of these, which I think is great. Which one do I have to hit first? This one?
I think this one first.
Okay, so look what she did. Look at this. Watch. Oh my God.
She's f***ed up. All of them were like that.
You're my one and only, and down there it says Kaint. So around this house, we don't call our cats cats. We call them Kaints. K-A-Y-N-T-E. Just a weird fact about us. And then we refer to each other as Kaints.
He's King Kaint,
yes.
And I'm Queen Kaint,
right.
And it's really f***ing weird around here.
It is. And then, from my fart to yours. Oh my God. I mean, is that not the best Valentine's Day gift ever? Show
your other Valentine's Day gift.
Look at those puppies right there. Huh? You got a big old now. Me too.
You know, people ask for Gastlecast feet pics, but I don't think that they ever expected yours.
Guys, what do you think about all the stuff that we talked about in this video? Do you think Funko is being greedy? Do you think it's a licensor? And what do you think about Dolly and her Partons? The Partons weren't large enough. They need to grow them Partons up a little bit more.
Miracle Grow.
Yeah.
Sprinkle a little bit on there, give it a little water. That's what I'm going to do later.
I was going to say that must be what I've done. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Bob B-Side Cardillo, Carlos Q, Patricia Hertock, Chrissy Poon, Damian Spalma, George Shihade, Garrett aka Fast Mode 24, Michelle D, Mir A, and Rulies. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Thank you for staying until the very end of the video. We really appreciate you. Remember, as always, we're hard together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.